Oh, that works perfectly. Then I can put you over here. And then I'll put you over here too. Oh my god, this is... I never saw any bad outcome to this. This is the easy part. Oh, I'm gonna shit myself. I'm shitting myself. Hello, everybody. Oh, my chair is being all squeaky. Jesse from the future. Thank you for watching. As always, you know, like and subscribe, or just like it, watch it, whatever you want to do. Ask your grandma to watch it, put in the background while she's just, you know, sitting there. Or when your parents are just like, or when the responsible individuals are just zoning out, just be like, beep up, boop, 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 put it up, and then see that? There you go. Spread the love. Back to beginning, or back to whatever. My people from Pennsylvania, first of all. I say Pennsylvania because that is going to be my favorite state for the next... until I change my mind. Possibly by the end of the... I don't even know. Anyway, we are going to be doing an anime tier list today because I had just almost got done rewatching this one anime and I was just like, oh my goodness, how many other animes have I looked at? And honestly speaking, I definitely get quite a bit of suggestions, but I definitely don't watch them as much as I should. So I was just like, let me just think about what I've watched so far already, and we're just gonna... I'm gonna rank them. S is obviously gonna be like, without a doubt, like I would not suggest not watching this. Okay. A is gonna be like, it's not an S, but it's still pretty damn good. B is gonna be like, it's good background filler. Like, you know, like have it on English and you can watch it in the background. You can listen to it in the background, not really miss much. C is, you know, C is something that I watch but probably would not continue to watch. Probably like, I'd be like, yeah, it's been like, a couple of months and I just am not, I haven't watched it yet, you know, I'm putting it aside. D is just like, yeah, that's just, I don't even know why I'm watching it, you know, like it's like, ugh. It better be to impress somebody or to just say that you did it, all right? But anyway, we're gonna start out strong. Oh, we're gonna start out strong and we're gonna go with the S's for is pretty goddamn good. And here we go. I'll put Bleach. Oh no, that's that. Oh my god. Oh, Berserk. Oh my god, I made a list of what I should talk about. My dummy self. What, you like him? You know what? Berserk. Okay, so what can I say about Berserk except I am him. Anybody else that relates, relatable. I think I did enjoy it a lot because at first I was just like, this is one of those old school animes where I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Everybody should watch it because it's so good. And then I watched it and I was like, wow, this is some character development. There's like quite a bit of betrayal in here. Quite a bit of blood and gore, I suppose. But it's not really gory. It's just pretty intense. But you do see boobs, I think. And there's a lot of like killing, which is pretty badass, I suppose. As I watched it, I just like, I was in a bad place and I watched this and I was like, god damn, this is good shit. And there's like a cursed like logo thing that he has, and I'm thinking about getting that, so that'd be kind of cool. So that's obviously why Berserk isn't. What does this do? Oh, white? No, let's go back to red. Berserk gets the first S, and obviously then we got, we put Cowboy Bebop in there because Cowboy Bebop is just the beep fucking bopping shit. It's not called Bebop for no reason. I just like the fact that it was a bounty hunter and he was in space. That was pretty dope, and it was pretty like sad. I think at the ending, you know, you kind of just like built a connection with the main character because it's like, I didn't, you know, honestly, well, you do build a connection with him and then you like, you know, you're like, see why he is and you see his development and it's like, damn. And we got Sergeant Sirius, and these two, you know, honestly, I'm the best character, the dog, so that's why it gets an S. I highly recommend anybody watching that to watch it because it's pretty goddamn good. Bleach, everybody knows Bleach is so good. So we're gonna put Bleach in the S tier. It's pretty goddamn good. It's pretty, I could see why people would hate on it, but I would not recommend hating on this. It's a little long, I'll be honest with you. That may be a little unattractive. But you get to see his cool sword change throughout, and you get to see his little hollow mask also change throughout the process, and you get to see him power up and level up like multiple times, which is ridiculous. And it's just like you just love it. And then there's like this cool part at the end of it, and then it came back, and S tier. 100%. What else is S tier? There's gotta be another S tier in here somewhere. I know there's an S tier. Something you just gotta watch. Why is there two blitzes in here? I guess that's it for S tier. A was, it's pretty goddamn good, but you don't need to, I highly don't rate. No. It's just whatever I said A was, A is. So A is It's not perfect. It's not S tier, but it's pretty goddamn good. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Ooh, pretty goddamn good goes number 1. This is in no specific order. I'll do this later. I probably won't, but it's just up there. It's like in a group, and there's no first place. There's only places that you're in, which is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Samurai Champloo is pretty goddamn good. The beginning of the series tells you, and it's just like, this is like if historic times met with nowadays or something like that. And yeah, it's like, it's super fake and everything, but it's so cool. It's such a cool one. You got 2 homies that are just like fucking ridiculous slice and dicers, basically, of their time, and it's pretty badass. You got some like clumsy ass another of the main characters, but she's not as useful, I suppose. But I haven't finished it. But I only have like 3 episodes left, so Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, let's put that up there. Hunter x Hunter, pretty goddamn good, but not the best. This is one I would watch with it in English as well when I'm in the background, but it definitely is a really good one because I like Gon is just ridiculous. He's just, dude, you see him? Oh my gosh. And you see him look like a goddamn piece of burnt bacon, and you're like, what? And there's bugs, there's so many arcs, and it's a little long for what it is, but it's pretty good throughout it. And it is able to be listened to in English, I suppose. You'll stay there, but I'd put you back here. Jujutsu Kaisen. I greatly enjoyed this. I actually just got done rewatching it again for the 3rd time. I'm gonna put you in front of there. Hey, put you in front of there. I like the concept of it. Curses? Yeah, curses. That's there. Curses just rolling in the background, messing people's day up. I don't know the names of these characters that well. I'm not even trying. I would watch this. I watched this, and I didn't watch this in English yet, but I only watched it in Japanese. I did like it. I did watch it 3 times. I forgot to say that. Damn, my dumbass. Oh yeah, I really liked it. I liked it so much that I was contemplating getting the cursed speech users, like the 2 circles with the line or whatever, except like down here or something, so that it would be like, oh, speaking through his bottom of his throat on some funny stuff. The Way of the Household Husband. Wow, really, I liked it. I had to watch it. I was so happy that they came out with another season recently, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I dressed up as this man like for Halloween. I loved it. I have the apron with the little dog on it. It's so cute. It's not S tier, but it's pretty goddamn good, and it's on Netflix, and I don't know how long it's gonna be on there. But this cat named Gin, part of the show, and also like this dude he's like Yakuza, and he's got like so many goddamn tattoos, and I'm like, oh man, I'd look so cool in those tattoos. But that would be cultural appropriation. Let's see. Let's say it was pretty goddamn gory. You see homie over here? She's out here cutting all up like some goddamn whatever you cut a lot of in a large quantity. Onions, maybe? It's a lot. A lot of side characters dying, and it's pretty gory. And you see like these creatures slurping them up. It's amazing. We're just gonna jump to the next one that I had feelings for. Sword Art Online is B tier. I don't really remember what I said B tier was. This is one that it did take me quite a bit of time to finish. I watched like whatever was on Netflix at first. Netflix sponsor me, gentlemen. It was on Netflix first, and then I watched it, and I was just like, whoa. But they only had like, they do that thing where like it's like only a third of the whole thing is online on like their streaming site, and then you get to just like watch it somewhere else. I didn't really know that you could watch it anywhere else, so when I did watch anime, I was just like, oh, it's no longer on. I guess they stopped making it. Damn, that sucked, because it was pretty interesting. And then I got roasted pretty badly for thinking that, when in reality it's all online. You know, Netflix only showed a little bit of it. Got me dirty, but I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy this one, but I will say that there's some incest vibes, but not really incest because they're not blood related. So that's in there. This is basically like if VR went super dope and you could like get stuck in there, but a lot of people did die in the anime. But it's an anime, and if this happened, it didn't happen yet, so it's not gonna happen. That's why it goes in the B tier. Angel Beats. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I just remember it being a really good anime through everybody else, and then I was like thinking about more and more about it, and I'm like, is it good? And I think the only way to fairly give it a good like judgment is to rewatch it, but I remember it being so damn sad. But it's pretty good. But it's not A good, it's B good. But it's the top of B. It's the top of B, let's say that. Prison School? We're just gonna put it in A. That's it. Akame whatever kill. That is number 2. I would put that in number 1 for B. A lot of your main characters die, and they're not light of it. And this was one of the animes that I watched recently. Boy oh boy, was I very shooketh when all my homies were dying. But you get this cute little romance with like the enemies, like head chief or whatever, and then like one of the main teammates is female character, and it's like, oh, they're mirroring each other, but it's like, oh no, somebody's super old. And then the main dude is just like, why y'all crushing on me? Something like that. Food Wars. Oh baby, this is one of them background bitches, but definitely above Sword Art Online. I love we're gonna put this in second place. I love cooking, and I love the amount of detail that they genuinely put into the cooking. I'm not gonna lie, they genuinely put a lot of detail into the cooking. And TBH, there are some other aspects of it that stand out quite a bit, but unless you've seen it, you won't understand. And for those who have seen it, I'm just talking about this food. Describe it. This son of a gun. Elfenlied. That is another. Ooh, that's behind. It's a B one, just because it did take me quite a bit of while as well to finish it. I liked it. You got to see nip nops. I'm not gonna lie, you got to see some nip nops. No shame on me. I was watching, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I'm watching this. Older anime, and it was like psychic powers, and I don't know if you feel bad for this girl at the end of it, but she definitely does straight up murder quite a bit of people. Assassination Classroom, B tier 1. I haven't finished it, sadly. We're gonna put that in the C tier. No, I would honestly watch it more than Sword Art Online. Just kidding. I would watch it more than Angel Beats. There it is. It was pretty straightforward. Goobity Gop, green, yellow booger, my bad, is an alien that apparently can destroy worlds. That's cool, and he apparently eats them. Or I'll do it, but if somebody can kill me from this classroom that I'm teaching how to become an assassin, also pretty much it's a whole classroom trying to kill him, and it gets like pretty interesting because homie's just like, he generally cares about these like kids, and then all of a sudden he's like, but you guys need to kill me or else I'm gonna eat the world, sorry. Demon Slayer is A tier or top of B tier. Top of B tier because, and hear me out, put those crossbows away. I think it's top B tier because I did in fact hesitate to watch the last season. I mean, I did watch it. Yes, I did watch it as soon as it was done, and I waited till the ending of it to be done so that I could rewatch, so I could watch the whole season consecutive order rather than, you know, once a week, because I was like, I'm too impatient for that. So then I just waited the entire time, which I guess is more patient than I thought. Yeah, Death Note is a solid B tier as well. I would say that this one is pretty good. You know what, just kidding, it goes in A because I did watch it all almost right away as soon as I could, because I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. Mind games. This is just like super chess, but with goobly gops that can murder people. And when I say down bad, Shoddy is down bad. Wow, right? Who would have thought? Send them my way. Naruto, which is going to be a solid B tier because it is good. And this Naruto I'm talking about, I'm just going to throw in the whole goddamn, all 3 of them except for Boruto, just because I'm not giving that one a chance. I'm not gonna lie. I saw like a slimmer of it. I'm like, homie's Inspector Gadget. But we're gonna talk about Naruto Shippuden. I'm assuming that's as long as that one went, but whichever one that was mainly all about Naruto. Good shit. I happen to have a tattoo because of it. Not because I was a dedicated fan, but because I was simply a fan. It's so embarrassing. Well, not really, but it's really funny. I won't put it in order of anything right now just because I don't know. Oh, okay, fine, I guess. Would I really watch it again? I wouldn't watch it again, but I am quite glad that I did take the amount of time that it needed to take to watch it. My Hero Academia, I am going to put that in the C tier because I started it, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I plan on finishing it. But hear me out, I did watch quite a bit of it. I think I watched a couple of seasons, and I was like, dang, I was like, dang, how in the world is this man going to control his power? I'll get to it at some point. I didn't put it in the D tier, put it in the C tier. That's our first ones in the C tier. Yay. Tokyo Ghoul, I'm gonna be honest with you, that is gonna be B tier because I apparently watched the wrong goddamn season of it first. I watched like season 3 instead of season 1. Ha ha ha, funny. But I guess I'm caught up. These guys hunt. The authority of this supernatural world is like half bad guys, is what, half monster. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Attack on Titan. That's gonna be a solid B tier as well, but it's gonna be up there. Oh, not all the way up there. It's gonna be there mainly because it was one of those that, again, similar to Demon Slayer, waited till the end of the season to be finished before watching it all consecutively. I did watch the up to that part where Levi was like with Homie Monkey. I was deep in the trenches in that. I was like, we got to keep watching, Jesse. We got to keep watching Ori and Envy. We're invested here. Oops. And I did watch the last season, maybe last 1/3 of the season finale. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers really grew up. They were like, watch me grow, and they did grow. Golden Boy. It was is quite a pretty well old school anime. TBH, it's very man is down bad, and that's okay. That's okay. But he's so quite gifted. And I think that's crazy. Chainsaw Man, solid A tier. Solid A tier. I highly recommend watching this. I watched this. I also dressed up as Denji. That's right. I know his name. For Halloween. I looked like the broke one of him with the eye patch, because where am I gonna get a chainsaw head mask thing? I don't know. Do you know? I don't think so. I recommend watching it though. I am almost tempted to read the manga of it, but I don't have the time for that. And by that I mean if I do that, I'm just gonna go down a rabbit hole of reading, and then I was like, well, why am I watching it? Why don't I just read it? And then I'm like, I'll fall into that. So I am neglecting to do that because of that. Spy X Family, real tear jerker. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so sad because she thinks that Lloyd is gonna just leave her. Oh no, if only she knew that Lloyd like appreciated her and actually starting to have feelings for his like fake daughter and his fake wife. You know what? For his wife alone, A tier. Psyche, solid B tier as well. I loved it. It's so funny. It's so stupidly funny. It's just stupid funny. And that's what I liked about it. I liked how none of the episodes, kind of sort of mirrored one another. Like, it's not like when you have to watch in order. You could just like pick up anywhere. Probably within a season of it, let's be safe. And you could be like, this is just a clever episode, another crazy day. My girlfriend is a real gal. This is a raunchy daunchy one that is going to go next to prison school. I will say, for it being raunchy or harem, whatever it's called, at the end I got sad. I was tear jerker. I was like, Cyberpunk, B tier. Good animations, apparently won Anime of the Year or something like that in the United States. I wouldn't take that too to heart. It's weird how you can watch an animation and you just like, because of the characters and how they're portrayed and their storyline, even though it's literally drawings, you can like sympathize with them and feel what they feel. I think that might be the same thing, or understand what they're going through, empathy, whatever. And it's not real. It's just like, whoa, well, how are you relating to this character, or how are you? But I guess what I'm saying is I do think it's really cool how you can just create it can pull at your heartstrings, and it's just drawing, Haiku, I liked this one. It's one of my first anime sport ones that I got into. Betty volleyball. I also betty volleyball as well, and that's just why I like it. This is the underdog pretty much. Forgot his name. It's not Haiku. Fairy Tail is gonna be a solid. It's right next to My Hero Academia. I'm sorry, they're down. That's a lot of goddamn episodes. Interesting art style, fan art and fan base. It's fan based anime where it's just like, oh no, my shirt is revealing so much of my cleavage, but who would have thought that would have happened? Which is when I would rebut, a devil's advocate. Why isn't that up there? Because it's a lot of goddamn episodes, and honestly, a lot of it is just like, you think for when they talk about dragons, his fucking animal would be a dragon, but he's a salamander. Why not a fucking dragon? That'd be so cool. A salamander, oh yeah, it's super close to a dragon. Yeah, so is also a Komodo dragon, but you don't see whatever. Promise in Neverland, good one. I enjoyed it. Very tearjerker, very plot twisty. And there was another season to it that followed after. I like that one, but not as much. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's going to go top of C tier. I'm sorry for anyone who is hurt, because I am also hurt. And you know why I'm hurt? I'm hurt because I was lied to and deceived. I was not ready for the illustration assault I was going to receive. Mainly because I'm not used to this art style. I'll be honest, I'm not used to it. Would I pick up and watch it? Yes. Would I pick up and watch it more than any of these two? Yes. Is it still a good anime? Yes, it is still a good anime. One Punch Man is gonna go A tier because it's simple. Really strong man. One punch kills enemy. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. Nobody made it to the D tier. Let's go put Bloodseed down here just because it's also there. That's funny. Good for me. For those of you who don't know what anime is, here it is. Anime is a hand-drawn and computer-generated animation originating from Japan, outside of Japan, and in English. Anime refers specifically to animations produced in Japan. However, in Japan and in Japanese, anime describes all animated works regardless of style or origin. Meaning that we would call Dragon Ball Z anime, and they would also call it anime, but we would call, what's the word? Family Guy, a cartoon. They would also call that anime, if I'm interpreting this correctly. For those of you who don't know what it is, here it is. If it's not your thing, that's okay. Doesn't have to be your thing. That's pretty fine. It's not a lot of things. It's not a lot of people's things, but also a lot of things are not everybody's thing. There are categories in anime. There are your serious ones. There are your funny ones. There are your sad ones. There are your aggressive ones. There are your mainly just to see boobs, spicy moments, and see the like blushing and redness anime. And I think that everybody should give it a shot at least a couple times. At least a couple times. You don't have to commit to anything. You know, you don't have to finish something once you start it. You honestly, sometimes I give an anime, I give them 3 episodes sometimes. Sometimes I can't even finish 1 episode and I'm like, yeah, this is just dog water for me. And you can also watch the animes in different languages. That's pretty fine. Nobody's gonna judge you for not watching it in the original one. Some people might. I've become understanding, so maybe not. Thank you all for watching. Please watch anime tonight or whenever you can. Thank you for watching. Very appreciative. And this is my second anime video. My recent ones, right? Maybe. Hope you like it.